Alrighty, welcome back. I'm your man, Bad Chad, and Queen Jolene's on the camera. We got Nate inside the car. He's trying to get things ready to put the window in. Doug's actually painting the pole for the Irving sign, so Doug's been working on that and doing a fine job. Put the 3 rings on it like the Irving. All we did is cut some rotors, cut the centers of them, give us 3 rings to put on the pole. The pole's all painted, or the bracket that we put the sign in is all painted. I think that looks nice in 3D, got some nice bolts in it, looks good. We're gonna mount that on top of this, and then we'll have an Irving pole. But on this car right now, we're gonna put the window back in the car. We've got the window back and we've got glass in it. We've got glass, this is safety glass. So in other words, there is glass, plastic, and then glass. So if something hit the glass, it shatters, it breaks, but it does not shatter and go everywhere. That's why they call it safety glass, because it does not come in on you. If you've ever noticed you've hit the side window or hit a back window, they shatter. That's called tempered glass. The roof, the front of the roof was cut 2 pieces of 2-inch tape, and then it was cut and rang down. Nathan cut the window. He did the exact same thing. 2 pieces of tape, cut it, put it back together. We have not actually put the window back in because we've sent it out to get the glass put in it. We got the glass put in now. The rubber is coming off it, so I'm going to stick a little bit of weather stripping on it, and then we're going to try to see if it fits. That's basically what we're going to do. We've got some weather stripping glue that we're going to put on here. This weather stripping that is on the window, it leaked to begin with. I know it's hard to believe that this car leaked, but it did. So if you think it's going to leak with a few louvers in it, it already leaked before we acquired it. It is what it is, right? But that's what we're going to do. We're going to put a little glue on the rubber, and then we'll see if we can get it into Nathan and get it put in. Super weather strip adhesive. It's not only good, it's super.
It's super duper.
Super duper. All right.
All right. I think
I'm going to peel this off. It's no big deal, I don't think. But
yeah, you know, there's a good little pair of pliers.
Let's do this. I know what I do want.
Yeah,
I want a pair of glasses. Not that it matters for... Yeah, it does matter because I can't see very well. The roof is all welded up now. It's all the way around. As you can notice, there's no board in the center holding the louvers up. Stayed in place. Very happy about that. Very happy about that.
Do you want a hand with some tape or anything here, Jay?
I get this glue going here and
tape to tape.
Yeah.
Tape over here.
I'm not sure if I'm gluing it right. Well, I suppose I can't glue it wrong, but
it's needed.
It's needed.
It's gonna need it.
I'm not sure what's going on there. It looks like it has something hanging out of it, but I don't want to get too much in it. And I don't want to have not enough, so I guess we'll load her back up again. Not sure if you're supposed to let that stuff dry for a little tiny bit or what, but we'll put some tape on the face of it.
Come over it.
I don't even know if we have to come over or not, but put it on the face of it somehow.
Stuff dries fairly quick, doesn't it, that stuff?
I think so. Or it'll dry while it's in there. How's that?
Yeah.
We won't disturb it that much. Smells good.
Yeah.
Picked a guy up hitchhiking one time, and he had a sock in his hand. He was over there sucking, sniffing on it, had a sock in his hand, and he was sniffing the sock, and the sock was full of glue.
The sock was full of glue.
Huh? Yeah, that just slides in there, I guess. You want to slide her in there. Just push it in, I guess, because
Yeah,
it's...
it just goes down
I don't
in
know if it's going to actually do anything or not, but actually this one is actually hitting the glue, so... That's cool. I'm kind of wondering if I should just put the tape on this side right there. What do you think? Or, well, get it off.
Trim that a little bit, or is that just a little bit left there?
Here, scissors.
We just roughly trimmed it that last time.
Yeah. Is that the cut you're talking about, or is that...
That might have been a rip at the time. I don't know if that was the cut or if that was the way it was when it come apart.
No, I got that crooked in the ram's horn, didn't I?
Crooked in the ram's horn.
Huh? You hire me to cut your glue? Or your rubber? And cut your glue.
As
Alrighty.
long as you get your glasses on.
Yeah, really.
That's actually sticking
I'm
out.
just kind of wondering, should I run the tape on this edge here to hold it in there?
Yeah, we can get that out after.
You think we can get that out?
It rolls out quite a long ways.
All right, I'm going to do it then. I'm going to run a little tape in around this rubber. See if I can hold it in place.
Yeah, that chop on that worked out pretty good going in there.
We'll soon find out when you put the window in how good the chop is, won't we? Huh? Nate cut the window.
My first one.
And Doug and Nate both cut the front window post. I think we filmed that.
Yep.
One's gonna fit, one's not.
Is that what's good? Doug said one side's going to fit and one side's not. Whose side's going to fit, yours or Nate's?
Oh, mine.
Yeah. Don't be like that now, Doug. Don't be like that. Don't be so hard on yourself, buddy.
The hardest part's getting these pins in up in there.
Okay.
It's the hardest part.
Right on.
I got the hinges all on up in there.
That Chad's up close and I won't touch it.
Okay.
You want to give me a hand, Doug?
Now, we can roll that up. How far up?
I don't know. I guess so. Just kind of, yeah, let's go gentle on the rubber.
Roll
Do you want us to shove it in?
Yeah, roll her up in there and we'll see if it comes to these hinges here. Okay, well, up the second, push down, down, and then, oh, okay, up on the front just a little bit. Chad's is in a second here. Okay, roll it down a little bit. It's catching on that one there. Okay, come in.
Just sort of try to keep your rubber, it'll go where it goes, I guess. It's not going to do anything other than it did before.
There we go, that one's falling down. Okay, now just hold her there for a minute and I'll get one of these in.
So a half inch could be bad. If you're out half an inch, it could be bad. I don't think we are, though. We ain't got no half-inch grinder zip cuts, have we?
Well,
No.
Someday.
why has Chad's got more pressure on it here?
I
Let off
can
yours a little
let
bit.
off it, or
Yeah, there, whatever we did there. Okay, just a second.
Nathan's got the hard job, obviously, and that's putting it back in while we just kind of wait and hold.
Yeah, sorry guys.
No, that,
Here, dude.
There's one.
Good pick on you.
also got the wiper mechanisms back in it. We had room for that. That's all good. There might have to be a panel made after all said and done from the header up to the roof.
Can we set it in so the bottom touches there for a minute?
Just a second. I want just. Can you hold that for a sec there for a sec?
Yeah, I'm gonna let it come up a little bit.
I want to go get a rubber.
Come up right
Yeah.
there is where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
My rubber's good in there.
Here's a
Your
thing.
rubber's turbine in there too?
Here, buddy. Here.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. I want to knock that rubber. Don't take it off the tape if you don't mind.
No, I'm just putting it up around our metals.
Yeah, I'm kind
Yeah, it's new, it's the same thing we're doing.
What if I roll this here out of the...
I'm not a glass guy, so
Oh, that's it.
I can break your glass. There we go. Just one that bore like that.
Window, didn't you?
I did. What are you telling everybody? Doug told on me. I broke the back window.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, I did. I broke the back window. I did.
Yeah, if you did, I probably would.
Okay, are you guys good out there now?
How big
Yeah.
is
Whatever
you?
you're doing?
We're fine.
Okay. Well, you
Okay.
get
I wasn't sure what you were doing.
the carrying on is what we're doing.
That's all right.
You're doing the work.
That's all right. Okay, now.
Just want to make sure that your rubber's good, eh?
Where were you at? What kind of place here and everything? Nice. Have it right here. Right.
Just holding that rubber out.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's in there.
Door gaps are nice, ain't they, baby? Huh? Up top. Like I said, I shut the door, and then I took a piece of tape and I run the piece of tape on the door top, and I just made a distance from the drip rail molding to the edge of the tape. So I left the same distance all the way around when I put my tape on the top of the door, and that way there I know how far to grind the door down, or else I could have been open it, grind it, shut it, open it, grind it, open it, shut it, open, shut it. No, take a piece of tape, take a piece of tape and go with your drip rail molding and make the same distance all the way along. Then you know when you open the door that you grind down through the tape. Then when you shut your door, it fits perfect.
Oh, there's that. Get this other pin in here, then we'll be
Cooking with gas?
golden. We get this other pin in. Just gonna see which way to go here a little bit.
We've got a chrome piece that has to be cut for the center of the window, and we have some clips on either side of the chrome that has to be put on. And one good thing about this, the window mechanism did work. It rolled out and went back in and all that sort of stuff. So we're hoping that we can still have the exact same thing.
I'll know here if I ever get this pin in.
I want to thank everybody for all the good comments that people throw in about the build. I want to thank all the comments people give Doug, good compliments.
Hey,
I
thanks,
want
everybody.
to thank the compliments people give Nathan for doing the stuff that he does. We appreciate it. And the ones that don't give good compliments, keep watching. We'll be here. We mess up all the time.
Yeah. And when I go home, I keep messing up.
Is that right?
It just doesn't stop.
It happens, guys.
Another first person here.
It happens.
What?
Things happen, right?
Only on Saturdays and Sundays, man.
Come on. So close. These hinges are adjustable here, and once they set in place, it goes much better. Come on. I'm gonna crank this in a little bit. Let that come in just a little bit. Doug?
Is that all screwed on there?
This one's not screwed on here.
Okay. You
The
just
bottom one
got
isn't.
you just got the arms out.
I just got the arms out.
Okay.
yeah.
And they keep, I can move them back and forth.
Come
Some
on.
adjustment in them.
So close. Whoops. Just in tight.
And the window rubber was just pulled off. Like Nate said, the window rubber was just pulled off, and then we just glued it back on, obviously. And just cut in the center, that's all that happened. This window leaked before, so I can't tell you no more than that. I can't expect it not to leak now, because it leaked in the first time. How are you making it, Nate? There's no sense me taking a look, because you're the man in the hole. Nate's the man in the hole.
Don't tell nobody. They send you to the hole sometimes when you're a bad boy, too. Like, oh, it's so right there. Gotta give it a tap.
The weld is come off here nice. We got it butted in nice. The roof did. You can see how it's being ground off. It actually did quite a job, or quite a nice job along there. That one's not ground off, but it ground off nice and flush. Nice, it went well. This is all ground off nice. This has all been welded. Trying to start building this up right now. Trying to get that rocking and rolling. We'll open the door up while Nate's working there. You can see the top of the door. That's got its piece all in there. This piece in, that piece, and this piece. So now we can get a window in there.
Just gotta tap it in here a little bit. It's so close.
But it's going good. Well, all kinds of little stuff that has to be done. Like that little piece has to be put in. This has to be built up. There's a piece right here in the roof that has to be put in. The drip rail molding, or drip rail has to be dealt with. There's quite a few things that have to be dealt with.
Just struggling. I could give that a little tap with something. What can I tap that with? Do you have that little teeny tiny small hammer? That little
I can.
Yeah.
Tiny small.
Yeah.
Just want to poke that out. Just, yep, I'll get it.
I got
A teeny tiny hammer.
Further. Yeah.
This size all in together?
Well, I had it in. It's starting to pop out over there. I got
Teeny.
the clips in it.
I've got the,
Yeah, I know, and it's.
Is it supposed to be going on tight or no?
I got this one here. I just don't know if it's going to fall off on you or not.
Okay,
though.
yeah, we'll go with it.
It's not drawn up to the middle. My rubber usually goes down the frame.
That's what I needed. That's what we needed right there.
Want me to hold that light up there, Nate?
Oh, that's okay. I just got this one over here, so it's going to be tapped in a little bit. Spot where you can't get at, that's all. Okay, let's roll the bottom out. I'll put the screws in that. Then you guys can let off it.
You've got the top all hooked up?
Top is hooked up enough, it'll stay there.
Woohoo!
Okay, now I got screws and stuff to put in here, which are tight.
Tight?
Yeah, I got to screw this out quite a long ways. There. Okay, there I got some screws to put in there, which are hard to do.
So,
Okay, it'll set there by itself now. No
so you're all good right now?
Yeah, I'm all good right now.
Alrighty. So the window's going in. The present moment, obviously, you see that. I'm going to wait till it comes down, then we'll really take a look at it. I have been doing this stuff and welding up the roof and getting that done. Doug has been painting and making the sign, welding the sign pole up and welding those 3 round pieces on there so it looks like an Irving sign. Nate's been in the back here doing where the bike goes. So now, this is the cart, I guess. The cart is held down by 2 pieces of angle iron right up front. You can see the angle iron right up front where it holds it, so if you push down on it, it cannot fly up. But it could fly out because it had nothing holding it. So we put a little lock here. So this flips up like this, just pulls out like that, and then the cart pulls out. Just simple as that. But when we put the bike in, or put the cart back in, and then we put the pin in, lock it, that way there, the cart cannot come out. With the cart in there, we also wanted the trunk lid to fit. So what happened is the cart come out here, and across, all the way across. It come out just like that in a square. What happened was Nate took 2 pieces of 1-inch square stock, cut it on a 45, stuck it inside there, welded it, stuck one inside there and welded it, and then he pulled the cart out and then he cut the corner off and then he capped it. Pretty basic thing. And the reason that had to be done because we wanted the trunk lid to fit. Why? The cart for the motorcycle is in there. When you're looking at it, there does not have to be a motorcycle in the car for the cart to be there. This can haul basically anything you wanted it to haul for a car. We've got it made for a motorcycle, but that cart is in there. That could be pulled out. Me and Jolene could be going to town and getting all our groceries and she could shove it on the cart and I could roll it in and put the trunk lid on. We can go home. As far as that goes, does not have to have a motorcycle in the back for that to come in and out and that to work to haul something. Yeah, so Nate has been playing with this, getting it in shape. We had to bend it a little bit. What happened was it wasn't quite round enough. So what we did is we stuck it over top of this. Me and Doug held on one side. Nate bent down on the other side.
Put my belly
to give
into
it
it.
the shape that it needed. We're basically at the shape that we need for the trunk lid to fit. You can see he has a pin. He welded a pin in here. Welded a pin in there. Those 2 pins, he has taken 2 pieces of that round stock that we have and plucked 2 pieces of round stock in here. Those 2 pins go in there. These shims are the shims that were used to make the trunk lid, and they're still there. And you can see he put some tape on one because he put metal on top of it to shim it up because it needed to come up higher for the trunk lid to match this piece. If you can remember right, there was a very big issue when the motorcycle went in that it was close there. So what happened is, that's a piece of 3/16 flat stock. See if there's a piece over here or not. I'm going to show you something. Piece of 3/4 inch flat stock, put across here. Now, if you can tell or not, the flat stock is straight and the opening is like this. So when we did the trunk lid, basically very light compared to a lot, just setting it on top of the shims. Pins go in, and then the trunk lid sits down. We have not got it buttoned down here yet, but it fits excellent. There's very good lines on that. It fits excellent down through. It's just pinned up there. That can lift up quite a ways, and then you pull it back off. But I want to show you something actually. You can see how that has got a curve in it, and I wanted the curve because I wanted the curve to go with the window. When I put this 3/16 flat stock in there, I want it, it's easy to bend it this way, but I wanted it to bend this way. Exact same thing with square stock. I took my piece of flat stock, I hit it on the other edge. Now I've got a piece that will fit in there. That's how quick that was for me to make a piece of flat stock fit that. Probably 95% or 99% of the people would have took a piece of flat stock, stuck it up in there, traced it, cut it, ground it, marked it, and put it in. I took it and went bang, bang, bzz, and welded it in there. And you can do the exact same thing. You wouldn't think you'd be able to bend it that way, but you can, because I just showed you. So basically that's all that's going on there. That's quite thick. Like I said, you can bend it this way, no problem. But to bend it that way, bang it on the floor, just like that. So that did that. The trunk lid is not finished being welded up. We got one side welded up. We got the two ends welded up. We need that welded across the back, and we need to get this welded across here. We need to pin it down here. I do not mind having it like this. You can see how it's got pressure on it. I do not mind, and the reason being is when you latch it down, you're going to have something that's going to hold on because it's not going to be flopping. It's going to have pressure on it already, and it's going to stay in place, in my opinion.
Chad?
Yes?
Can I get you to, I'm going to crank the window in.
Yeah.
And then get it up in place before I tighten the hinges. So we'll lock it right in place and then
Okay.
I'll tighten the hinges.
Okay.
I just want to make sure it sets up there before I tighten them top hinges up. Maybe it has to go up already.
It has to, yeah, there you go. Look at that now, would you?
Okay, just a second.
Just a sec, you just a second. Wait for me for a second. Where no glasses. Doug, will you come and take your other side and just... I just want to make sure the rubber's going up good, that's all.
Okay, that hinge there, you slid that one up, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to try to roll it in again.
Yeah.
I want to get it sitting.
Hold on. My rubber's in. I threw my tool back. See where's thinking.
Just don't pull the rubber out, Doug, because I just got it.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Okay.
Roll it in. Can you, will your stay?
Push up. Can you push up on yours, Doug?
Doug's.
Yeah.
Are you up too high, Doug?
Look at that now, would you? Hey, I like it.
Is that in place there now?
That looks like it was been like that all the time, Doug. It does, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. That doesn't sound
I want to go look at the other
Does
side.
it have to go up or anything?
There.
Got some.
I get it fairly snug pulled back if I gotta loosen it off.
Snot come out of that?
It's not, isn't it?
It's snot in it. It's snot in it.
Do you want me to loosen that up some so it goes up, Doug? Chad?
Just hold that side where it's at, Doug, please. Yeah. You can. It's actually.
I'll loosen it off a little bit.
It actually is in place, I think.
Okay, you tell me if it's in place and I'll...
All right, let it loosen. Let's bring her out a little bit. See if I can push this up a little bit more. No, I think we're in place.
Okay. Just gonna suck her in there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tighten my
And that
hinges
rubber
stuff
there
up.
looks to me like that was always bent over.
The rubber was kind of weird with
What?
that part.
That beautiful rubbery thing.
It could come up maybe a little, I'm not sure.
Just a second, maybe I'll tighten these up, see what it does.
Here and here, over here, right over there. Here's that stuff.
What are you on your fingers, Chad?
Looks like when I was a young boy and I used to
Slippy
play with
slimy.
my.
The more you need, the better it sticks.
Okay. What do you got there, Doug?
This window, like it's up. Yeah, it's good. It's fitting all along here nice. Like I can't see it having to go up any further.
I think we're up almost as far as it can go. Okay, before I can try it here now, if you're all right.
Yeah. So everything's tight now?
Other than I just don't have the cotter pins in the pins to lube it up. Everything's tight.
Everything's tight. Good.
Yeah. So we'll get her. We're just gonna lube them hinges up.
Cool.
So yeah, there she is.
Awesome. If there's no rain coming in the louvers, we can let it come in the window. Right? I'm just teasing the people that don't like louvers, that's all.
I'll roll it back in, see how it goes without touch. Let it go there.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'll put these pins in, put some
Take a
lube
look. I like
on
it. You like it, baby? Jolene says it's a like for her.
Turn the paint bucket.
Yeah.
Step into that.
We got
That's
these two
cool.
stainless pieces to put on there too.
Okay, if you want to try.
I can put them on after.
Yeah.
here.
Let me see. There's some glue hanging out there if you want to try. Ah, then we're going to be hard to put on, aren't they?
Yeah.
They should have been put on maybe first.
They probably should put on when they put the glass in it.
Probably. But that's okay.
Well, we can get that after. Here.
That can be after.
We can get it after.
So we got two metal clips that go in there. It probably should have been dealt with when the window came together, but we'll deal with it.
Yeah.
We've got a chrome piece here we're going to have to deal with in the center. That's just a piece of metal that Nathan cut and took 4 inches out of it and welded back together because that's the center of the window. There's a piece of stainless that goes on top of that. And then...
They didn't get the screw back in right either, they don't.
No?
No.
Okay.
All right, off with that. See what I
Okay.
can...
Are you interested in trying the motorcycle in the back again if I go get one?
What do you think, Doug? Trying on the motorbike in the back of it?
This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get... We did it with the Triumph, and I'm thinking that I'm going to use a different motorcycle. I know that the Triumph will fit because we put the Triumph in there. That's what we built it for. But in all honesty, the Triumph looked really big on this car, or really big on the back of this car. So I think what I'm going to do, we have a different motorcycle. I'm going to go get it. And we're going to try it just for shits and giggles, just for you. Our what's that? Oh.
Devoted fans.
Just for the people that watch. Thank you very much. Window looks good. It's nice to be able to know that you can put 4 inches of tape here, 4 inches of tape on the window, and it's going to go back together. That's nice, is it not? Then trying to take a tape measure and trying to make sure that you're getting the right distance, but it looks really good. Can't stop looking at it. Got a little bit of snow, we did.
You need a hand with that bike? You say you wanted a hand with the bike?
I can bring it right out, sweetheart. I think I can. I want to try this one. This one is a smaller motorcycle by a lot. This motorcycle, I think we filmed Brad's place where we purchased it. It was quite a while back. And it's a lot smaller. It's got an Art Deco look to it. And it has not got what they have not got. It has not got a 28-inch front wheels, what it hasn't got. And it's got a really good look. Let's take a look at this stuff. When we were at the Toronto Motorama, that's the picture that they did for us. And we must thank them. Wasn't thinking about getting this out right now, but. Jolene's dash is very dashing. Yeah, just gonna unplug this. Jolene bought me a radio or a record player. I haven't got a phone, so I can't hook up to the speaker, and she bought me a record player. I'm going right back in the day where the records were being played. Huh? And I don't mind it one bit. And I don't mind it one bit. Did they get to see the FINA sign up yet? No. Jolene's going to swing around and show you the FINA sign that me and Doug did, standing in the air. We got the White Rose one done. Now we got the FINA one done. And right below that, if you come on my angle, you can see the ESO one. The ESO one's just not up yet because it's so heavy and awkward. It's sitting right beside Elvis, but it's pretty well done. I think they look good. I like looking at them. What's that, sweetheart? I'm gonna put my big boy pants on. Let's see if I can't get this thing out without destroying anything. Probably not the way we generally do things, but it is today. Me and Jolene can buzz around this anywhere we want it, huh, baby? If you want to go in first, that'd be great, sweetheart. This would be a nice little pop, wouldn't it, huh? What's this, 1950, 50 something? Thank you. Nice and light too. I can swing it around.
Can you get through there, Chad?
What do you think of the window, Nate?
Looks good.
You didn't even look at it yet, huh?
No, I'm just getting around looking at it now.
I think it looks good.
Hopefully we can go ahead a little bit. Here, Doug, we're going to push this here ahead just a little bit. Got them blocks there. We'll just
So you can see that the car, to me, the car looks fantastic
that block
alone.
How much do we need to come ahead much farther, Chad?
Now you're good. That's
Okay,
good.
blocker there, Doug. Get that train.
To me, the car looks fantastic. It's got a beautiful shape to it. I guess the reason I went with the louvers because never had any patina metal. Exact same with the roof. Once I did the roof and we did the back, the hood was just a no-brainer, I guess. But we're going to try to put this bike in the back instead. This is the piece. Take this off. So basically you would undo your trunk lid, put it on your knees, pull it off. It's quite light. It's 20 gauge metal, not 18. Reason I went with 20 is because did not know if the louver press was going to do it or not, but it punched the hood no problem whatsoever. We have a couple of these clamps here. It's a lot smaller motorcycle, eh?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want any water up in there yet, but
I'll get some snow off her. What size is that? 250 or 175?
I'm not sure what size that is, to be honest with you. It's a two-stroke.
Yep.
It's got quite a wild-looking engine in it, doesn't it?
Yep.
I like this part. You know what I mean? It kind of looks Art Deco sort of deal thing. We haven't got it yet, but what I'm thinking is there should be some kind of strap put on here that a person can lift and pull without hurting their back. That's what I'm thinking. But we're just going to stick it in there to see what it looks like. I'm not sure how far we want to go with it. Do we want to stay up further?
We might put a strap on, a limiting strap on that too.
So yeah, so it can't come out too far.
Yeah.
Probably a good thing. When I put these straps on it, where am I going to strap it to? Look, right place right here, that work? That little hole right there? That work,
there's
wouldn't
a
it?
little hole right there, yeah. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
It's pretty easy to get
So I'll
it.
know where to strap those. If you want to bring it over and we'll put it on. I'll get this out of the way. A little bit lighter, a little bit smaller. Just don't want that to fall, that's what I don't want. Should be fine.
Get it up on there. Watch your fingers.
Yeah.
Did the front brakes and everything work on this? See if there's brakes.
I don't know if there's any brakes on it, to be honest with
Yep,
you.
there.
Is there?
Yep.
Wow.
I'll pull the head there and get it on the.
Yeah. Are we on?
Yep. There we go.
It's a pretty cool bike.
It's badass, isn't it?
It's neat.
Are them straps
I
gonna fit
think-
through? Yeah, they will.
I think the only reason that I really liked this bike is the way it looked. You know what I mean? It's got a good look.
On screen.
Push up a little further.
Big sucker down a little more.
Where am I tighten this down this side a little bit? Tighten this side a little bit more. Now there's lots. We're in there lots. Straight now? Bike straight, Doug?
Go give me another crank. There you go.
What do you think? Straight in the back. Pull it over a little bit. One more crank on this side.
What do you think? Mark?
Slide her in. Locker.
There.
What's that?
Fender, on the board right there.
Then
Nope.
rolls ahead.
No. No, I get my fingers in. Yeah, I get my fingers in between it. Yeah, cool.
All right.
You, I wonder if it's gonna be able to take the trunk lid with you.
I want to try something. This is what I've been thinking. As the bike is in the back, you know, what we're thinking is that probably, this is just a guess, is I'm thinking that the person that owns this car loves his bike so much he wants to take it where he's going. We end up going on a little trip, a little road trip somewhere, and we also want to be able to take the bike off, but we also want the car to look really good. We don't want to be driving the car around with the trunk lid off. So I'm thinking if there's any way possible, let's try it. But putting the trunk lid on the roof. And if I can get it mounted on the roof somehow, you want to grab the front there, Doug? No, just grab so don't fall.
It's not too bad.
If
We'll just watch them louvers. Where it's
yeah, you can come back some. That's good right there.
Oh, right there, we're not touching no louvers or nothing there.
So if I could get that roof,
Well,
if I could get that roof,
nope, they're past the
Yeah, this
wipers.
should work.
Yeah.
I'm going to line it up inside the hole here. If I could get that trunk lid to fold up and go on the roof, then I could drive the car and take the trunk lid with us. So when the motorcycle comes off, you can undo the trunk lid. I know there's all kinds of cars or vehicles around with,
The wiper arm is missed, so there's lots of room there still.
yeah, cool. I know there's cars with surfboards on the roof. So somehow, I'm not sure if we could do a scissor thing there to open up, that could go ahead and push ahead, I'm not sure. But in all honesty, it's so light that you could put it on the roof.
Two people can.
Two people can, no problem. But you could take the motorcycle and the trunk lid with you. I want to push it back just a little bit.
You got order on ours. You go come to this side.
Tell us when, sweetheart. That should be good. Alrighty, that's basically what we got going on. To me, in my belly button, I think the car is very, what can I say, mean looking. It looks mean with the with the
got a
roof.
nice stance.
It's got a nice stance to it. I like how the roof comes down.
Smokes.
I like that the hood is louvered with the roof. I like that most of the cars I like are down in the back a little bit. This one here, without the motorcycle on it, has got a little kind of a rake forward, just a little tiny bit. And I like it because of the roof going that way. It looks very aggressive.
It's not boring anymore.
It's not boring whatsoever.
Not much
So
old
we have
man.
a motorcycle hauler, or whatever kind of hauler you want. I think it's in there, probably the best we can get
It's a
it
hatchback.
for the size of it.
Yeah.
The motorcycle's got a good look to it. Another thing too, we were thinking we could almost take the louvered panels that we have on the car, the roof and the trunk lid and the hood. We could do something with the motorcycle so it goes with the car, I guess is what I'm thinking. You know, you could make a louvered panel for here. We could change the seat on it or something like that. We could make a fairing with louvers in it. And then the bike could be a match for the car. Take a look at we've got the dash and all that stuff uncovered. I really like the looks of the dash. We have never put the seat in it yet. Not sure if the seat's going to have this in the ceiling. No doubt it probably will have.
Oh, it actually is a pan.
You can see how
There must be a
the square stock, the flat square stock that I put in that roof, how it helped me to butt weld that piece of 20 gauge. Must remind people 20 gauge, butt welded it in the ceiling of the car. And it did not fall. I held it up with a piece of wood and it did not go anywheres. Happy, happy, happy. Happy about that.
Happy, happy, happy.
Windshield wipers are in, windows back in, glass is in. We have templates made for the glass. The window winders are back in. We have a couple panels that were a couple pieces of wood that we have to put in the corners. Like in here, basically what I'm thinking is two pieces, maybe 45 two pieces, and get them to come around that corner and to fill in down to the post. And then it would be just carpet or a rubber with the seat, with the old door panels that we had from before. And we'll probably try to make some garnish moldings out of what we had before, of all the garnish moldings that we have. Not sure if there's going to be a panel made up top to go up where the roof is. Not sure of that yet, but she's cooler than dang it, I think. It does have a nice lean in the back. When you put the motorcycle in the back, it kind of comes down a little bit.
I have more of a lean when I climb inside.
I like the doors, how they're going like this. I like the fatness here, up to the narrowness here. This is not completed yet. Yeah, I really feel like it would be a fun car to drive on a hot summer day. I really think it's kind of be a beautiful car to drive. This works also, so you got air coming in there, air coming out the window. The trunk lid obviously could be taken with you if you desired. Like if you were going somewhere and you wanted to get that bike off and you still want your car to look really good, you could take your trunk lid with you and you could put it on the roof somehow. It's not hitting the louvers, it's not hitting the wipers, and it's not hitting the bike. It's not hitting the back window. It's not affecting the vision at all, is it?
No.
Not affecting the vision whatsoever, so I'm thinking that trunk lid could go up there with a little more thinking. I'm going to shut the door on you, Nate.
Yep. Is my feet in there? Yep.
Just because I want to look at it.
Yep. Have a little look at it. Get in there.
No, it's pretty cool. It's cool. There is still a lot of work to do here. You know, that has to be welded together and then a piece put in there. I have to cut that off and deal with that. There's going to have work there. It's not like tremendous amounts of work, but it's tedious. It's small and it's tedious and stuff like that right there. I'll be welding it up full time. I'll stay right there until it's done, but I'll have an air hose with me so I do not distort anything or get anything too hot or anything like that. And also, when you're welding up a car like this and you've got that stuff hanging down in the roof and you've got things inside that you do not know, when you're welding it up, it's nice to have an air hose with you, not all to keep the weld cool. is it keeps it from catching on fire if nothing is too hot. You know, if I heat up a piece of metal and it's hot and it catches up on fire, there you go, you're on fire. But if you have that air hose with you and you're always cooling it down all the time, well then you're generally not going to get a fire, generally. But she's a 1938 two-door, turned into a coupe, able to haul a motorcycle in the back.
Hatchback.
With a couple hundred louvers in her. And the only reason that I did what I did is because I can. That's why. All right, everybody, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate it. Throw a like in on the car, throw a comment on the car, what you think. Keep coming back because we appreciate it. The window fit excellent. I got to thank Nate for doing a good job on that. I got to thank Doug for doing a good job chopping that side.
No, what?
It worked. Your side worked, Doug.
No.
It did. So anyways, you got that side cut. It worked. Right now it's just tightening things up.
I cut both sides.
Did you cut both sides? Doug cut both sides. Just letting you know. The windshield frame is good. Everything worked out good. The Irving pole
Just put it back together for you.
is just a light pole that I cut in half. These are rotors that we cut the center out of because we wanted that 3-ring thing. I didn't want to cut steel and try to whatever, just 3 rotors and cut the bolt pattern out. That gives me 3 rings there. That's what the Irving sign usually had. The Irving sign fits the flat bar that we bent up, and then we put angle iron on the inside to hold it and bolt it there. Now this will come and be V'd at the top here. We'll weld the Irving sign on here, and we'll put maybe a brake drum rotor down here for weight to hold it and all that sort of stuff. All right, everybody, thanks for coming back. We appreciate it. Put a like, comment in, get someone to subscribe. Thanks, Doug. Thanks, Nate. Appreciate it. I'm not sure. I think we're right around 30 days. Right around 30 days from ripping it apart, cutting it all to pieces, and then welding the bum to the ass of it, and welding a Jaguar roof that was outdoors, a 4-door Jag roof on the front, to chopping the window, to louvering the whole thing, to making a motorcycle ramp, to louvering the trunk lid.
Just the way Henry Ford should have built it.
I need to say no more. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for coming back. We really appreciate it. Keep buying that Hiltz Auto Co gear.